Hi people, what up? So I've been watching the Netflix TV series Stranger Things lately, and I've been really impressed by the old school retro graphics title that comes on. Anyone who knows me, I'm a big fan of graphics titles for TV series, and I always do mock-ups and stuff like that, try and recreate it. So I thought I'd try and recreate one for the TV series Stranger Things, and here's my attempt. So the first thing I tried to do was find that really specific font that they use on the titles. It's quite distinctive, and oh my god, I spent ages trying to find it. I used Times New Roman, I used, oh my god, so many different fonts. In the end, I did some research and I found out it's called Benguiat, Benguiat, bold. That's the typeface. Well, that's the nearest typeface you're going to get to the Stranger Things logo. So I downloaded that, and now we're good to go. So I open up After Effects, and here we go. So straight away we can see that the font looks really faithful to the original TV series, and I'm quite happy with it actually. Just playing about with it. Yeah, I know, I do rock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some animation on the titles. I'm going to make certain letters fly in and fly out. And if you're not familiar with After Effects, I won't bore you too much into animation and keyframe positioning. But needless to say is that you animate certain letters to move in certain directions. And then what you want to do is you want to add some lines, some top bars, and bars at the bottom as well. I use a masking effect in After Effects to sort of make it look as if it's coming into the screen. Again, it's nothing too difficult, just needs a few hours playing about in After Effects to get used to that. So now I want to go and add some effects to it to make it look like the original. Change the colour, I'm going to play about with that. And one of the most important things I want to do is add some glow. Anyone who knows anything about me, I love glow effects on After Effects. As you can see from a recent client project I did called Flow Glow Logo. Sorry, I'm just laughing because it brings back funny memories when I was doing it. Anyway, I digress. A little bit of playing around, blah blah blah. So now I'm going to use a function called WeGo, which dynamically adds mathematically adjusted keyframes to give it sort of micro movement so the text is moving. Credits. Basic font, I'm using Century School Gothic, typical non-sans serif font. Slap it in the middle, just change some of the names. I'm making up some names on the fly here. Yeah, you can just really mess about with it. Okay, I'm having a bit too much fun with this now. I'm using some layering techniques on the text titles, and I'm using some transfer modes such as screen and add, so that some parts look blacked out and it really augments the glow on the outline of the titles. So transfer modes, yes, definitely want to use them. Quick bit of color correction. Now, I could spend hours doing colour correction. Oh my god, I really go to town and go into too much detail. It's a bit insane, but basically you just want a red. I'm doing this to give it a kind of Kodak cinematic film red. But fuck it man, just use red. Now video graphics, modern video graphics can be really clean and nice, but to give it a more cinematic feel and to help sell that, I use film noise. Now you can't see it here, but it's an effect that adds lots of little specular grains, like when you take a camera picture in low light, it has that sort of granular effect, and I'm trying to recreate that on this to give it a kind of cinematic old school film. Remember, it's set in 1983 video, so as you can see, lots of the little specks are blurred and, you know, grainy, and that's going to help it, as opposed to making it really clean and, you know, modern. So now I'm going to add some numbers. Again, it's the same font that I'm using, Benquit, Benquit or whatever. Just change the number. I'm using some masking effects, but you don't need to worry about that. Stick a glow on it. I'll put Star Glow from Trap Code. I really like this glow. And finally, I'm going to add some letterbox to it as well. I like using letterbox. You've probably seen it a lot on my videos, but it just, again, sells the image of, you know, it's a film, it's shot on film with the bars at the top and the bottom. All I need to do now is render out and I'm good to go.